In this video, I will be giving you key levels for Nifty, Bank Nifty, and some 10 stocks from Nifty 50 for the next week. Next week, which will be starting from August 3. So, we will start from Nifty Bank. As you can see, this is Nifty Bank. Nearest key level is 57,035 and the next resistances are 57,920, 58,280 and 59,825. You can treat this as a zone, resistance zone, and you can treat this as a no trading zone. You can trade either above this or below this when the price sustains. Downside we have 54,145. So downside we have a large vacuum. So if the price sustains below 57,035, you can expect price to fall to 54,145. Nifty, this is the Nifty. As you can see, this will be 430 to 596. If the price sustains above 595, then you can go bullish, and the next resistance is 25,460. It is highly unlikely that in the next week itself the price will move 1000 point, but if the price sustains above 24,595, then for the whole week it can respect this 24,495, which will be support after the price sustains above this. If the price stays below 24,430, you can expect price to reach again 23,985 in the next week itself. Yes, LNT, we have the price, closing price of last week exactly at 39.40, just 2 points below 39.40. Nearest kill level 39.40, resistance is 39.90 and 4030, and supports are 38.25 and 37.15. Yes, Hindustan Unilever, you can treat this as a no trading zone. This whole zone from 2065 to 2100. If the price sustains above this, you can expect the price to hit 2210, which is the next resistance. Above that, 2280 and then 2300. Below 2065, we have 1950 as a support. Yes. So here it is, Bajaj Finance has just broken above the all-time high. You can, if you go to 1 day, you can exactly see right here. This is all-time high of Bajaj Finance. So we do not have the references for the resistance, but surely we have the support as a references, which is 1102.5, which is the previous high. Then we have 1020, 1015. The price wants to reverse, and if it reverses below 1102, it is likely to find support at 1020. Infosys, we have the closing at 1129.1130, and the nearest key level is 1135. Nearest resistance is 1205 and 1315. Below we have 1045, 1035, 1015, 1005. So this can be your no trading zone, because you are likely to find whipsaws in this. If the price gradually slips into this zone, you will find the whipsaws. But if the price opens with the gap ups, gaps down, in this case gap down with huge gap down below this, the price can likely to respect 1005 as a resistance if the price sustains below 1005. Here you can see the nearest key level 1030, and the resistance is 1040 and then 1070. So high momentum will be observed if the price sustains above 1040, or if the price opens above 1040, it is likely to reach 1070 in the next week. If the price reverses from this, or something like going to 1040 and then coming back below 1030, it can even go to this 1005 and take a support. This was SBI, ICICI Bank. We have the price at 1434 and our key level is 1435. The nearest resistance 1465 and then 1485. The nearest support 1410. Below that 1390 and 1355. Here you can see the price is likely to remain between 2450 and 2255, because as you can see the closing is in between 2450 and 2255, midpoint or midline between 2450 and 2255. So price is likely to go sideways in the narrow range for the TCS. And if the price goes above this 2475 and sustains, 2590 will be the next resistance and 2645 will be the next resistance. Beyond that, here you can see 2190 next support, and beyond that 2060. Again, same like TCS for Bharti Airtel. The price has closed at mid level between 2025, or the mean between 2025 and 1900. Again, in Bharti Airtel, price is likely to create a narrow section sideways consolidation between 2025 and 1990. Yes. Here, if the price breaks above 750, next target is 820. Although it is highly unlikely that the next target of 820 will be reached in the next week itself without any consolidation. If the price wants to go to 820 with the momentum, we need to see such a consolidation. Let me show you. We need to see some kind of consolidation right here for the couple of weeks, and then the breakout of that consolidation can lead to 820 with the momentum. So next target 820, beyond that 840 and then 875. However, supports are 730, beyond that 715 and 710. Reliance we have 1305, 1320 next resistance 1330, beyond that, and beyond that 1360. Next support 1270, beyond that 1240 next support, and 1185, beyond that is the next support. So these are the key levels for the next week. Now let's go and see how the key levels for this week have panned out. We'll start again with the Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty, as you can see, has created a narrow consolidation zone. Just narrow consolidation zone, because anyway the price was closed between the mid level and 57,920. That's why the price made a narrow consolidation zone. However, in Nifty you can see the price opening right here, then you can see the jump in the Nifty just across from 23,985 to almost 24,178.15. You can see the jump across 24080, and then the price broke above 24190. Now why 24190 was critical key level and was accurate, you can see after breaking above this the immediate retest right here at 10 a.m. 29th of July, and then right here with the spike retesting of 24,190 with the bearish spike at 9:15 30th July, and then the price went above and exactly tested 24 430 at point blank. High is 24 429.40 and our level was 24 430 within point 0.5. Now LNT, again LNT, you can see the jump across 3865, and if you can just get the right here, if you can just get the channel across right here, you can see the mean of this channel after what, 29th of July last week, 29th of July forward, mean of this movement consolidation aligning with the 3930 our level. Here you can see the first one day, a slightly first one day here you can see sideways, and then with this drop 28th of July 10 a.m., this drop, strong bearish momentum kicked in. It pushed the price below 2065, but then the price recovered about 2085 and retested 2135. Now, why these key levels mattered and why these key levels are accurate? You can see after breaking below this, after recovering, it took resistance again exactly at 2135, which was previously support at 30 July 9:30. That's why 2135 was an accurate key level. Even 2205 also, as you can see here, and it is very obvious and self-explanatory. Bajaj Finance, yes, you can see right here the price opening around 2026 and then taking valid resistance of at 1065 right here. You can see right here price taking resistance and then coming down again when the price closed just below, just near 1060, with the gap up it broke above 1090 and made a bullish run. So jump across two key levels, the key levels which we defined in the last week. Exact gap up, jump across the exact gap made by these two key levels which were given in the last week. Yes, Infosys, you can see Infosys respected 1045 as a support and then went above 1100, and you can again see the jumps across one key level to next, just from this key level to right here, retesting, going bullish, and again recovering, then coming back with the gap down, and then retesting and closing at 1135. State Bank, you can see right here. Let's see the consolidation mean. This is your consolidation mean. You can see the consolidation mean aligning with 1015 exactly at 1015. When the breakout happens with small retest, it went to the next key level, which is 1030. Now ICICI, ICICI, I told you last week, the price is likely to remain between 1465 and 1410. Price is likely to bounce back to and fro between 1465 and 1410. So it was a consolidation. If you can go further and analyze, you can see the triangle pattern forming right here. Price is contracting and coiling itself and storing energy for the next breakout big move. Yes, right here again you can see the key level 2310 acting, 2330 acting, and then 2435 acting, all key levels acting in a super manner. You can see why 2310 was accurate. You can see exactly why. These are your so resistances taken just right here. These are the resistances taken right here and here. Then the jump across one key level to the next 2310 to 2330. You can see right here. Then again jumping across 2435. You can see the opening right here 2438 and our key level was 2435. Then retesting and again going sideways, retesting right here on 30th July 9:15, going above and then recovering again, going below and closing exactly at 2435. Then again with the gap down, even with the gap down, price took support again at 2330. Okay, you can see how these key levels have panned out. This key level 2310, 2330, again 2435, and again 2330 right here. So this is TCS. Now let's go and see Bharti Airtel. Bharti Airtel, you can see right here, price opening right here, and then if you can just see the breakout of this consolidation, and then the price going above this again. If you can just see the consolidation right here, you can clearly see the consolidation aligning with 1945 and then going above, retesting, and then again going above. Price sustained above 1945. Next target can be 2025. 2025 is in the next week's key level, I think. Next is HDFC. Again, HDFC, you can see right here the price broke below this, created kind of consolidation. You can see this is the consolidation, double top. Consolidation mean aligning with 740, breakout of that consolidation with, yes, overnight. This was overnight breakdown, but there was no follow up again, and then price recovered above this, again recovered above 745. Why 745 was accurate? You can see the immediate retest at 9:50 29th July, again at here 9:40 30th July, and then the price sustained at 748. This is HDFC. Then Reliance, you can see right here the price broke below 1280. You can see the consolidation right here, double top consolidation. Mean of that, just look at the mean of that aligning with 1280, going down, and then this is the liquidity sweep. bullish liquidity sweep. Coming up, retesting 1280, again going down, taking support at 1270, and then breaking above 1280 and then reaching to 1300. Here the price created a kind of ascending triangle pattern, you can see right here, and then with the breakout of that pattern gave rise to the bullish run, and the price closed above 1300 at 1305. This is how the key levels have performed for the last week. That's it from my side. I'll see you tomorrow.